Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. In today's video, I have some battles from on the Master League, as I posted a video about Great League and I feel like I had enough Great League. The team I'm playing in the Master League is the same team I've been using like the last 2 seasons, basically. The Ho-Oh, the Alga, Groudon team. It's not the most balanced team, but it beats most of this stuff as it has a main weaknesses. It has a main weakness against the opposing Kyogre, but there is not that many Kyogres. The team relies on Ho-Oh getting a good lead, and Ho-Oh pretty much wins most of the leads. There is not that many leads where Ho-Oh lose, and after that you just have to try to have a good setup where the Groudon can have a good matchup, and then Groudon just Spice played everything, as I always say. Here we have, as you guys can see, we have Ho-Oh into Zacian, and I was able to grab a... Wait, is it too fast? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think this is 1.5 speed. And now we have... this should knock out and I should take this game. Okay, moving into the next one, and we have Ho-Oh into Dialga. This is an amazing matchup. This is what you want your Ho-Oh to be on the Dialga or Zacian. They swap into Mewtwo, and this team does not have the best Mewtwo answer. I mean, Dialga beats a Mewtwo, which is a good answer, but I don't like to sack my Dialga. I always would like to put my Dialga in advantage. And here's the thing. If you get an attack fill like that, you can live 2 side strikes, which means you win the 0 and the 1, and they have to double shield. At this point, I'm just gonna go for the extra here, and then I'm just gonna throw a Brave Bird and then swap out. Throw the Sacred Fire here to debuff them again, and they will be forced to shield. They did shield. Now they are double debuffed, so there is no point of staying at the... So there is no point of shielding if they throw. Opponent realized that and they insta swapped the Dialga. I went to my own Dialga and I insta Draco'd them. Now it's about what is their third. So now I can just safely shield this and just outnumber my opponent, since like there is no Pokemon that can beat my Dialga and my Groudon together. Now look at that, it's Kyogre. As you guys see, this team is supposed to be ABA weak to Kyogre, but now I'm about to take the entire world with my Dialga. We clear the debuff, then we go back to Dialga, and we try to chip. Opponent get to the back-to-back, but at this point, Groudon can live 1 Surf very comfortably. Okay, like, what can you do? Surf? Okay, let's see it Surf. That did nothing, and 1 Mud Shot is enough to take the win. Okay, now moving into the next one. We have Dialga, Ho-Oh into Heatran. This is a pretty bad matchup for Heatran, but Heatran like can still win the 1, I think. You need to get a debuff. If you get a Sacred Fire debuff, you can win the 1. But opponent here successfully baited me, so I have now to... I don't know. I now don't win anymore. We didn't get the debuff. I go for the Brave Bird here and see whatever they can do. And they double shield. Now at this point, I can just stay in and wait until they throw. And then go to my Groudon and Mud Shot them all the way down. We don't throw anything here. I might shield, but we need lots of energy, by the way. Upon staying in means they are ABA weak to this and they can't swap out. Which is actually pretty scary for me at this point. Like, yes, I do have the energy. But what if they have a flyer? We see a Zacian in the back or Xerneas, we don't know yet. But all we know that Spice is gonna hit them pretty hard. I tried to overfarm and they catch on their own Dialga. Now the win con is pretty clear. Go Dialga, shield everything, and Iron Head them. Shield everything, farm down, Iron Head. So let's see how that is gonna be doing. Okay, we get the win. Opponent leave the matchup and we move into the next game where we have a Ho-Oh mirror. This mirror is a pretty scuffed where like the Ho-Oh that gets the attack fell on the Sacred Fire wins this matchup. So I go for the Sacred Fire. I win the CMP coin flip and we get an attack fill. Now if they don't get an attack fill, I win this. If they do, it's annoying. They didn't get the attack fill. Now I can just go straight for the Brave Bird. I don't need to shield this because I am not debuffed, but they are debuffed where I can live the Brave Bird. Now, what's the plan here? I'm not planning to shield. They did not shield. They know they don't win this anymore. And now I'm just waiting to see their Dialga. And there is their Dialga. And here is my Groudon. They swap into Mewtwo. I was trying to grab... Why did I do this? Why didn't I just go to Dialga? Why do I keep... I have a problem here, okay? I always, for some reason, forget that Dialga beats a Mewtwo. Maybe because I'm just too annoyed for shielding Side Strikes instead of shielding the Shadow Ball. At this point, I think all I need is just to get the last shield, and my Groudon almost has enough energy to win the game. So baiting here might be a loose con. I should not be baiting here because I need to Draco and Pet Surprise Blade. I almost have a Pet Surprise Blade, so I just need to Draco here. And the opponent knows that, so they are trying to call baits, and they successfully don't call it, and I win this game. Okay, moving into the next one. We have Ho-Oh into Groudon. Pretty good lead. Not the greatest, but it's a very good lead. They swap into a Dialga, which is a horrible matchup for the Dialga. As you can see here, I'm going for the Sacred Fire, and I'm gonna grab a shield. So when I get the attack fill, I don't shield. And we successfully called the bait here, which is amazing actually. And now we go for the Brave Bird, and then we swap to our own Dialga. We shield and farm all the way down. They might get to double Draco, but at this point, I think I'm in a good situation. They swap to their own Groudon. I tried to over farm as I was counting, and then guess what? Draco comes in here, taking down the Groudon, and now they bring their own Dialga, getting farmed down by my own Dialga. They bring the T-Tar, which is fun to see. I go straight for the Iron Head, and my Dialga is about to take down an entire team. I want to clear the debuff here, and then go back to my own Dialga and beat their entire team with one Dialga. See, guys? Isn't that amazing? So people's like, oh, you just need Dialga. My opponent had Dialga, by the way. Okay, moving into the next one. We have Dialga into Groudon. Amazing lead here. They swap into Lugia. Lugia swap in is pretty scuffed, as I don't like to swap out because I always try to get an advantage. So I either need a shield advantage or a health advantage. I get the debuff here, and I'm still gonna shield the Aeroblast. You know why? Because I'm gonna farm all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is a Sky Attack, and look how dominant Lugia is. Like, they are debuffed, they are doing like neutral and resisted damage, and I'm almost half HP, and they were able to grab a shield as well. That's how crazy Lugia is. Upon they bring in the Groudon, this is like something I don't like. Like, they called the bait. I was streaming, so I don't know whether it was a stream snipe or they were just too good. Okay, they shielded, so it doesn't matter now. I successfully catch their nuke here, which for some reason does a lot for the resisted move. That's a Groudon, basically. Everything hits pretty hard. Now, I was able to land this move, and now all I need to do is... Okay, do it. All I need to do is... Okay, to go Groudon, guys. That was pretty much very obvious, right? Let's be honest. Now, we just match it all the way down. And now, it's a Groudon. I just need to go straight Fire Punch at this point to win this game. Opponent's gonna shield or no shield, it doesn't matter. We just won this game. Master League is not that hard when you have the alignment and you have a favorable team. When you have a neutral team, it's actually tough, and sometimes you need to skill some skills. This is a pretty annoying lead, as I hate it. And I know that they have something to beat the Dialga in the back. Usually it's Togekiss. But for this opponent, they had Groudon. I was trying to grab a shield here and there. But at this point, this is pretty annoying actually. Like this is not an Incinerate down health. And they will be able to get to 2 Pet Surprise Blade, which does like 70% of my health. So at this point, I'm just going to try to do 1 Incinerate and then catch. Maybe. Okay, they swapped in, which is much easier for me to do. So now here's the thing. Brave Bird does like 60% or 50%. Now we go, and they are perfectly in Pet Surprise Blade range. So I'm going to CMP them on the second Dragon Claw. 1, 2. And they were at 2 before. They no shield. That takes them out, and they have a Ho-Oh. I think I managed to throw this game. I think, if I remember correctly. But my play here, just go straight for the Pet Surprise Blade. And now I shielded here because I can still do some work, okay? As they tried to swap here, and now look at this. All I need to do is to throw a move. Okay, now they are in Pet Surprise Blade range. Right? Because they threw here for some reason. Why? Oh, I think they I think they overtapped. They thought my Ho-Oh will be dead, so they just threw the move. Okay, moving to the next one. Definitely like opponent, most likely opponent misclicked, and I won the game because of that. You don't have to outplay all the time, guys. Sometimes you can just take a break, let the opponent give you the win, okay? No hard feeling toward the opponent. That was actually something I would take all day, every day. I would accept any win. Okay, we have Ho-Oh into Mewtwo. As I said, if you get the attack fail, you live 2 side strikes. So now opponent tried to CMP me, but I didn't go for the CMP. As sometimes you always try to go for the extra as much as possible. Now here's the thing, they are more likely to catch here, but they didn't go for the catch because they don't like to get debuffed whenever they swap in. They brought the Groudon, and now I am in shambles, as whatever I used to do to my opponents with my Groudon, my opponent will do to me. Like, I'm energy behind, and I need to... Why did I bait here? Well, because I'm energy behind, so I need to bait to get an advantage. Because now if they shield my Pet Spice Blade, I'll be in a horrible situation. So I think I should have shielded. I should have baited here. Yeah, I should have baited, dude. Yeah, I should have baited. I think I should with this game. You know, like how I won that one because my opponent threw? I threw this game. So now I need to get a catch. There is no catch. Sorry, the Yasser today. And they should have the win. Moving into the next battle. I think this is the last one. No, there is 2 more. Dialga into my Ho-Oh into Groudon. This is like a classic lead, as we always see, where I just go... Oh my, they are trying to bait out my Dialga, but this is the only Rayquaza answer, so I don't think I have any other play. The plan here is go for the Iron Head, because I don't want to get debuffed as much. And now we're still up 2 shields. They have an Excadrill, so this game should be an easy one. Why? We have a Groudon that destroys them all, and we have a Ho-Oh to destroy their Dialga. Well, we just have a Groudon to destroy their entire team. So now we go Groudon, and the opponent staying in. I don't need to shield the first, but I need to shield everything after. I'm expecting the opponent to swap at one point, and I go back, swap to my Ho-Oh. I called the bait here, and it was a bait. See, guys, don't sometimes call the bait. It's actually very cool to call a bait. I'm counting here as like, okay, as I think they are at 5 seconds worth of energy. They threw here. This is an Iron Head, which means I can do like 3 or 4 above, but I can just take it out. It is because I live 1 drill run. 2 drill runs is arguable, but all I need is just 1 Fire Punch to finish this game. Okay, moving into the last battle. We're playing Home Slice Henry. Of course, I'm gonna put this battle in the video. He was playing Rhyperior Sky, and I think he's just double weak to Ho-Oh in the back, because if he shield here, he did not shield. Attack fell. Let's go. I'm gonna shield this, but Henry always bait. Okay, he did not bait. Maybe he was trying to nuke because he knows that I know that he baits, which is actually a very smart play by him. But I was just about to shield everything. So I think this is a breaking swipe. Yeah, that was very early. Now we throw this. Definitely you want to do one then throw, but I was just hoping that he's not gonna shield. And here we see a Kyurem, but he was tanking for Go Battle Day, I guess, then he top left it. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like this battle, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.